What's up everyone, welcome back. The Golden State Warriors have been in a bit of a funk lately, but they do appear to be getting back on track. After a big win over the Bucks and potentially getting multiple players back from injury soon, they could begin to trend in the right direction again. And they will need to do that if they hope to finish at the top of the Western Conference, as prior to their victory over Milwaukee, they fell to the 3rd seed, and if they do not turn things around quickly, they could be going even lower than that. However, we do need to realize that the Warriors are not fully healthy. They have been without a few key players from their team for really quite a while now, and most notably with Draymond Green, who they really have had trouble playing without. But with Green targeting a March 14th return, the Warriors could quickly get back to looking like the team we know them to be. But not only will they soon be getting back Draymond Green, and hopefully Andre Iguodala as well, but potentially even James Wiseman too. Now that is a name you probably have not heard for quite a while now, and if you are not a Warriors fan, you may have even outright forgotten about him. I mean, I can't say I'd really blame you if you did either. After suffering a knee injury nearly a year ago, Wiseman has largely been forgotten about by the NBA world. Although, that could quickly be changing. Following a dominant return to play performance in the G League, he is reportedly gearing up for an NBA return. He dropped an impressive 18 points in only 21 minutes during his season debut, and he will continue to ramp up in the G League before making his official return. But exactly how long will that take? Well, according to Steve Kerr, much of it will depend on how his body responds to the games, and that they plan to take it day by day. Clearly, they are not trying to push him back too fast, and while they could definitely use him right now, they do not want to rush him back too quickly. Now in his 2nd year in the NBA, Wiseman will be looking to take that next step forward. He had a good but not great rookie year, averaging 11.5 points per game, 5.8 rebounds per game, and showing potential as both a rim protector and floor spacer. And with the Warriors currently having a severe lack of size in their rotation, Wiseman will definitely be returning to a role. How big of a role he will be returning to, I cannot really tell you, but they clearly do have a need for him. They have been relying heavily on Kevon Looney, and while he has done an admirable job, he is not the rim protector nor defender that Wiseman can be. What James Wiseman can provide them goes far beyond what Kevon Looney can, not only defensively either, but offensively too. He is simply bigger, quicker, and all around. When talking about Wiseman's return, he said, "You know, with 15 games left, we're trying to win every game to improve our playoff seeding, and yet this guy is so talented we want to get him on the floor." He continued by talking about figuring out the combination of players to play him with, along with what point of the game he will play at. And when reading into all of that, they undoubtedly have a good problem on their hands. However, it nonetheless is a real problem. They have a guy in Wiseman who can clearly help them, but they do not want to put him in a bad situation, or to not play him at all either. Both of which could completely stunt his growth if done incorrectly. They need to find the happy medium with him like they have with Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody. But with not very many games remaining, they do not have the luxury of taking their time with him like they did with Kuminga and Moody. They will need to quickly figure out a plan on how to effectively utilize him. He could potentially make a big difference in how far they're able to go in the playoffs, but again, it all depends on how they play him. He can't help them if he is sitting on the bench, but he also can't help them if he is not comfortable in the role they give him either. Like I mentioned before, figured out. On one hand, he could be their secret weapon, and potentially even their X factor. But on the other hand, he could end up being a mismanaged player, and one that they either ask too much of, or one that they do not give a big enough role to. In conclusion though, I think they will be able to figure it out. Given how well they have managed to incorporate their other young players, I believe in their ability to effectively incorporate Wiseman too. Now, I am not sure it would be fair to put big expectations on him, especially come playoff time, but I do think he will help them at least a little bit. What do you guys think though? What are your expectations for James Wiseman, and how big of a role do you think he should return to? Let me know your thoughts by commenting down below and we can talk about it there. But before you go, I would like to invite you to join the official Discord for the channel. If you like having NBA debates and discussion with others in real time, being updated on NBA news, or even being able to chat with me, then you really should think about joining. That will do it for this video though. Big thank you to everyone who took the time to watch until the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and turn on notifications to get notified right away when I drop a new video. But as always, thank you for watching and have a great day.